Hey guys, welcome back to FPL. It is game week 32. It's been a long and boring couple of weeks without football. Some shitty international games from England. But the FPL Premier League is back. Let's go. We're going to talk about how we did in game week 31. What our team selection is in game week 32. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the upcoming game weeks because there are some blanks and doubles in game week 33 and 34. So we need to kind of be strategic about what we're doing. As you can see, 74 points there compared to average of 38. Banging little week last week. Highest 109. Most transfers in was Faye and most captains were Haaland. Coming into this game week, we've got Danny Welbeck, Van Hecken, Bruno Fernandes, O'Reilly and Haaland the most transfers in. And out's been Chalobah, Etatike, Enzo, João Pedro and Mbemo. We'll quickly talk about why. I believe that obviously Brighton are one of the teams that will get a double game week in 33. Man City also have a double game week in 33. That is why a lot of people are going to the Man City Brighton assets. There are a couple of other teams with double game weeks in those weeks, but they're probably the best ones to target. So that's why a lot of people have been bringing them in. Let's go into my points. This was our team. So we made no transfers last week, which was good. Our team, because we used a free hit, of course. It was Callaghan in goal in 9 points against, obviously, Leeds. It was a 0-0 draw. Minutes played, clean sheet points, bonus points, and save points were to him. That was a good start. Anderson, again, 3-1. Unfortunately, didn't get the clean sheet, but it was a beautiful fixture to bring him in and try and target that Burnley defence to keep that Burnley fixture. Unfortunately, they couldn't keep the clean sheet. I believe they scored in the 87th minute or something like that, which was annoying, but still 4 points. Moving to Van Dijk, 3 points. Again, Brighton, Liverpool just been awful. They just got smacked in the Champions League last night against PSG. They've been smacked for the last couple of recent weeks. They've been stinking. So maybe Van Dijk is a person that we could sell because he's not really performing. Wilson obviously brought him in for the free hit and he returned 1 goal, scored bonus points and minutes played in that Burnley game. Gordon, in that 2-1 loss, again, Newcastle losing the derby, losing both games this year. Gordon got a goal, which was good, especially scoring in the first 10 minutes, but unfortunately, nothing more. So 10 points is still a good return. Rodgers was vice, assist, minutes played, just about, and the points in that 2-0 victory against West Ham. Got the points, but I really wanted a goal or a little bit, or 90 minutes played where he could have got a little bit more contributions. But yeah, unfortunately, 6 points is fine. Palmer, we brought in because we had so much money. Didn't do anything. I'm not really going to talk about it. They did lose 3-0, I believe. It was Everton. Yes, they lost 3-0. Bruno Palmer, don't bring him in. Captain Bruno, of course, 2-2. What a game! This has controversy. There should have been a penalty. He did get a penalty, scored, got assist, but he should have had another one. Crazy game. And then up front, Thiago and Etatike. The bench didn't really do anything. Thiago got a minutes played, and this is why I said, how are you getting defensive contributions against Leeds? I don't know. You should be scoring goals, and Etatike 1 point. So a decent haul, could have been better, could have been worse. And that really does give us some all green arrows in every single league to step up. We'll talk about obviously the leagues, as we currently sit in 7th now, which is good. Same points as Saeed, Robin Roadman. Manish just 4 points. And then there's a little bit of a gap from into 5th. But yeah, I think we can start breaking it down with these last couple of game weeks to really maximise our points. Zach dropped down to 3rd. That's not good. Going back to the top for him is something that he's letting go of, as Noah is starting to run away with the league and could be the first Tracy Boy 01 FPL champion. 6 game weeks to go. Anything can happen though. So let's talk about, obviously, let's go to highest points. It was a triple captain: Pickford, Senesi, Konza, Nico Williams, Wilson, Soboslai, triple captain Bruno, which is great. Captain, nice. 39 points would have done amazing. Gibbs, White, Beto, Thiago and Etatike. It's good. And I think he probably could have used some more money if he's... Oh, actually, he's a triple captain, so maybe not actually. Let's go to what we want to do. So transfers this week. This is what our team looks like. The only one I'm real concerned is obviously Timber. But it says 75% chance of playing. So he could play. But yeah, I don't really want to make transfers now. So everything looks the same. Canahan, Donnarumma, Dubravka, Gabriel Timber. So if I was to start like changing my squad, Rice would come out. Probably would get rid of Mbemo after this week. So after Leeds, I would get rid of him next week. And probably Van Dijk is something that's not really worked out. I probably would want to go to O'Reilly in defence. He's been very good. Midfield wise, I'd love to pick up Wilson. I think he did very good. Why is it on defenders? Midfielders. Wilson, I think I'd bring him in. He did very well. Okay, he's not got a great fixture against Liverpool, but if I'm bringing him in from next week, okay, the fixtures aren't great, but as a cheap option, and has been performing, that's good. Which means that you've got 11 million. I probably would want to target Rodgers. Rodgers there. Which means you've got 3.7 million. Could I upgrade my striker? I don't know. Could I? Let's try. Well, that's what you've really. So you'd want Danny Welbeck, wouldn't you? Get Danny Welbeck in. Right. Could you then just? No. Who could you target? No, you could probably get Palmer in the squad. You know, not that I really want him with the fixtures they've got, but you know that's some good teams with some good fixtures coming up. Obviously, that would be minus 12. Obviously, if I went into next week with making those changes, 2 free transfer, it probably would be a minus 4. And I'm not against that. It's just looking at those fixtures. I think. I don't know. Could I? Like. I think Welbeck is a great option if I can find Welbeck. No, Burnley at home, Tottenham at home, away at Burnley, sorry, Tottenham at home. That's good fixtures for Daniel Welbeck. But yeah, I'm not making any rash decisions, but these are just thoughts for upcoming game weeks to target those good fixtures and the blanks. So yeah, I guess we're going to keep the team for now, but changes incoming. I want to know. I would love playing Fpl against this game. What I could do is, is he going to play? He's not played yet, has he? Since being injured. But those are some good fixtures for Sunderland. Bit tough game to put a Hill in there. I guess this is automatically the strongest lineup. I think we've got to make Bruno captain. With obviously Haaland against Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea have been awful. Could Haaland go and get some big goals? Yes. But I think United against Leeds is a little bit better fixtures for Bruno. And Haaland, yes, okay, scored some goals in the cup competitions. Hasn't really kicked off in the league. Obviously lately, if we go back full profile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so basically 5 games without a goal. Scored against Fulham. Didn't score against He didn't score against Chelsea. No, that's not saying that can't score against Chelsea. But I think Bruno is a better option. Look at the recent points. 13, 10, 8, 13. Okay, they had some 2 stinkers. They have 10, 10, 10. 13 for 18. Like, Bruno's been probably the best player of the season, so I'm going to go captain with him. But yeah, changes incoming from next week. Looks like obviously Rice coming out and Bemo coming out, Virgil van Dijk coming out. I probably kept on Rice too long, to be honest, just because of how good he is on set pieces and stuff. But with Arsenal obviously now in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, yes, they bottled the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. He might not has many minutes played, so he can start performing again. But yeah, I guess the one thing I will do is if I shoot that. So if Timber doesn't play, Mikelele will come on. Because I think that is a good fixture against Spurs. So that is my team for Game Week 32, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you are doing, how you're going to target those blanks and double game weeks in 33 and 34, how you are doing in the league. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for the review and for the Game Week 33 double. See you in next week. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.